Vlogmas day 11. One more Vlogmas day because I promised I would do 12 this year. And I might actually meet my goal. I know I will. Anyways, this is the bane of our existence. We have to drag him everywhere we go now because...
Obsessed.
Watch my last Vlogmas video. It's funny because when I gave it to her, we were like, oh no, did I just waste my cash on this stupid thing? It's not stupid. But we had to drag it all around the grocery store yesterday. It was just it's been a thing.
It's really funny though because at night she puts it to bed, which means she puts it in the bathroom and closes the door, and she goes, "Mwah, night night."
Anyways, she also has her birthday teddy, which she is now into. She rotates between Winnie the Pooh, that black and white cow looking thing, her dinosaur, and the teddy bear.
And she was on the Wolf Lodge one for a minute too.
Well, that's only because I was taking it, because she stole my blue giraffe that you won me at the fair. So I was like, well, I'm going to take one of yours. And then she stole it back. Anyways, we're headed to the mall so that she can ride the choo-choo. I asked her if she wanted to ride the choo-choo, and she said she wanted to ride the choo-choo. And so I said, okay, well, we can take Rudolph and go to ride the choo-choo. I'm going to probably get a coffee while I watch her ride the choo-choo. And I've been thinking about that lobster bisque.
All back at Nordstrom's?
Nordstrom's? Or Nordstrom. Did you know we always add an S?
It's not Nordstrom's with an S?
It's Nordstrom.
Oh. I did not know that.
But I don't know if it's a Southern California thing or I grew up with my mom who
mispronounced everything.
Yeah. Nordstrom Cafe, if you guys have one, best lobster bisque, tomato bisque, and French onion. Also really good steaks and sandwiches. Their beef dip is really good.
Excuse me.
Their pastas are good. I don't typically get pasta because it's so heavy, but their bread pudding was amazing.
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah. I highly recommend it. It's so good after a long day of shopping too. Spend more money. Why not? Give them all of your paycheck. So I'm very excited. Nugget's very excited. Once I said choo-choo, she was like, okay, let's go get ready.
Yeah. Although she'll probably literally fall asleep just like she did yesterday.
She better not. She slept in today because she wouldn't sleep last night. And the funny thing is, it wasn't like night terrors or nightmares or just
It's the opposite.
it was like she just like would pop up and be like, hi guys, what you doing? What's
Happy
up?
as a lark.
And at one point I got really frustrated with her and I was like, just go to bed. I need to get up. Please lay down and go to bed. And so she gets back into bed and she grabs my Kindle and I get to bed and she hands it to me like, here you go, Mom. And I was like, okay, well, how can I be frustrated with that?
Yeah.
And then she like snuggled up to me. Like, well, maybe if I don't read, she'll fall asleep. And sure enough, like once I put my book down, she passed out too.
Yeah.
Or maybe I just passed out and she eventually was so bored that she passed out. Yeah, normally so we're like having to re-sleep train her because I guess the toddler sleep regression's like a real thing and it's just been really tough. We don't do cry it out because we feel like it causes more harm than good in the sense of every time we've tried to do a little version of cry it out, she tends to have night terrors that night. So, and she becomes more clingy to Chris in the mornings. So we're like, it clearly is affecting her. I know the data is out there, the science is out there that it doesn't, but you have to do what's right for you and your child. And for us, it just doesn't feel like cry it out's gonna work for us right now. So we're doing we put her down, she gets her books, she says night-night to everybody. She still has a night-night binky, unfortunately. She still uses binkies for sleep, and I'm not gonna mess with that until we fix the sleep. One thing at a time, guys. She gets her night-night binkies, she gets a couple books, and she gets to say goodnight to everybody. Sound machine on, humidifier on, lights out, and we like sit on the other side of the room and wait for her to fall asleep. Once she falls asleep, we leave the room. This has been working pretty well.
It's been working really well, actually.
She'll sleep until about like 1 or 3 in the morning, and then she'll get out of bed, probably because she's thirsty and getting water.
Yeah.
And she has her water on her table, but sometimes when she gets her water, she also ends up coming into our room to be like, hey, and then she crawls into bed. We're not gonna fight it when it's 3 in the morning or 1 in the morning. We're kind of just like, okay, let's just let this play out, because so far she's not needing us to soothe her to sleep. She just wants us in the room with her, and the hours are getting longer and longer. So once we're able to get her like overnight, or more consistently at like 3 a.m. or 4 a.m., I think we'll start to say bye-bye Binky.
Yeah.
And then we have to do potty training. So
the funny thing is, this morning I was using the restroom when you were in class, and she sees them in the restroom, and she goes over and she grabs the portable seat thing that you bought.
Yeah.
And she comes and brings it to me. It's like, no, I can fit on this. This is for you. She was all okay.
Yeah, so she's definitely very curious about potty training, because we have 2 potty training books, and she keeps reaching for it. Yeah, she heard me say it. And she keeps reaching for it, and so I read it to her, and she seems to understand it a lot. And then she's more often than not telling us when she's poo-poo.
Yeah.
And she also, every time sees us go to the bathroom, she says potty or poo-poo, or potty or poo-poo. And every time we change her diaper, she says pee-pee or poo-poo. So it's not always consistent and correct, but she's definitely learning. The rule of thumb is to wait at least 3 months in between any major changes, or 1 month for like lesser changes, so that they don't have regression. Our pediatrician thinks everything's going fine, we're doing everything right. So yes. Hi, Nugget. Woohoo! Choo choo! She got the trainer herself. Do you see her smile? Woohoo! Yay!
Choo choo! You see that smile?
Yay!
Choo choo!
Good job.
Nugget. Thank you.
How was it? How was it, Nugget?
You want to shut the door? Shut the gate. Here. Shut it.
No, you have to close it. Let's go.
Good job.
We are doing a little nutcracker craft. Are you excited? What color should we do his hat? Do you want to do a black hat? And then what color about his thing? Red here? You go like this. Crack, crack. Are you using the force? Story of Chris's life. Finishing my crafts that I started.
Santa.
Are we gonna go see Santa?
Santa.
Santa was not successful. She was fine when we were with her, but then she freaked out when we left. So she got a little golden ticket. We're gonna ride the reindeers. The balloon is outside of the car. She's freaking out. We have to pull over.
What is that noise?
We got her a balloon at Nordstrom Kids shoe department because they give away free balloons, and we didn't have Rudolph with us, and she was really upset that the other kids had Rudolph. So I got her a balloon. She loves this balloon. It was like hitting our car as we pulled out, and we're like, what